Hey, good afternoon, y'all. I'm Donnie, and I'd like to invite you to join me again for a pipe and a pour. Cheers, y'all. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Happy Monday. What a Monday it's been. The real question is, what are we fussing about today in the YTPC? I'm steering clear, y'all. That's not what I'm about. Anyhow, it's been a little bit. Quick catch up and a couple of exciting things to talk about this afternoon. I'll try and get this in before the rain shows up. You know how long-winded I can be, so fingers crossed. Hey, so it's been almost a month, I think, since I last visited with you guys for a pipe and a pour. And in that month, a lot has happened. A lot of great things have happened. Now, granted, I did get that cold virus thing that everybody seems to have that just lingers and lingers and lingers. So I didn't feel like smoking a pipe for weeks. This is maybe the second pipe I've had in probably the last 4 weeks. So it is good to be back with y'all. But first, say hello to my little friend. This is a new favorite, Morgan Bones. He calls this the French Bulldog shape. And obviously, I loved it because it's got a little panel diamond shank. Beautiful wood grain, and actually you can see quite a few little bird's eye in there on the very natural bones. And it smokes like a champ already. First go around in it. Well, that's great, Donnie. What are you smoking in there? Ooh, I want to, it's well overdue, long overdue. A big, huge shout out and thank you to Beans316. Brian, thank you, brother. Incredibly generous gift that you sent as winnings for your giveaway. Included in there was some Samuel Gawith Full Virginia Flake. And he just says aged. Look at that gorgeousness right there. I have no idea how old these Full Virginia Flakes are. But if you know Brian, and you know Beans316's channel, he likes to dry his stuff out. But even still, struggling to keep this thing lit. And I see that's one of the complaints about Sam Gawith Full Virginia Flake. But yeah, so breaking in my new Bones French Bulldog with some aged Sam Gawith Full Virginia Flake. In that same giveaway winning from Beans, man, there was 1792 Flake. There was H.H. Burley. He sent me some really great samples of some L.J. Peretti Burley base blends, and I actually did try one of those. And I'll have to mention that next time. I forgot about it. The Burley Plug Cut Cube Cut Burley blend, and I was surprised. Intriguing blend, was surprised, quite good. Gosh, I'm forgetting some of the stuff that was in there, but yeah, again, thank you, Brian, for that. Incredibly generous. I've got all kinds. Oh, there were a couple of Pipe Force blend samples in there. Yeah, so anyway, plenty of great things to get through. Now that I have wrapped up the whole English journey, I don't know. I got lots of things to check out. We'll see what happens. So, back to the Virginia Flake. I'm still learning how to sip on Virginia so I don't light myself up. Tonight's pour, because it's a Monday, and it's been a Monday, you saw it in the intro, but I'm going back to an old favorite. Pinhook Straight Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey. This is the Bourbon Heist. Their flagship bourbon from 2021. It's a 98 proof. 75% corn, 15 rye, 10 barley, malted barley, I believe. So very, very sweet. Not very, very sweet, but sweet enough, especially with all that corn, right? On the nose, it's a very, and this is why I chose this pour to go with this pipe and tobacco. It's a very bright, very citrusy nose, like orange blossoms or lemon blossoms. So very citrusy, very bright nose. The palate itself, there's a lot of toasty, it's like some toasty nuttiness there, again, which goes right in line with good tobacco, doesn't it? Little butterscotch, because it's kind of a rich sweetness, not like a sugary sweet, but a rich buttery sweetness. Delightful. And it goes really well with this full Virginia Flake. Full Virginia Flake. The sample bag that Brian sent me, opened it up, and it's just a very mellow, toasty. Virginia's obviously going to be kind of bready. Nose to it, which was really, really, quite nice. But this is a very mellow blend that I'm enjoying so far. I am, more than anything, just getting those toasted bread, maybe a little bit of, I hate to say the same thing everybody else says, but that's all there is to it, right? It's a full Virginia Flake. It's going to be bready. It's going to be grassy. It's going to be vegetal. There's going to be mustiness to it because it's an old age pressed flake. Nothing new under the sun. Anyway, that's tonight's pipe and a pour. If you've had the Sam Gawith full Virginia Flake, leave me a note. After you subscribe, leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts on it. What did you like? What did you not like? Did you struggle to keep it lit like I'm doing? Whatever the case may be. Yeah, so that's good stuff. I'm going to set it down for a moment because I have other things to talk about. Yeah, so I have, like I said, I was sick for like 3 or 4 weeks, finally feeling better, good enough to overcome the cough and all this stuff. Finally felt like smoking a pipe here the last couple of days, and tried that Burley blend that I mentioned earlier. Still got lots to get through, but in the same time frame, sadly, you guys missed my birthday. Shame on you. I was sick on my birthday. My wife was out of town. Poor, pitiful me. I can't complain. I was well taken care of. But yeah, I promised you guys, and I wanted to do a birthday post because it was also my 1-year anniversary here in the YTPC. And despite the differences of opinions on things, I love you, knuckleheads. Again, it's these functional pieces of art and this strange fermented leaf that bring us together from various backgrounds with various experiences. And I love that about us. So keep on keeping on. I plan on being around for another year. You stuck with me, deal with it. And also, the strangest thing happened. And honestly, I'm humbled, I'm surprised. I went over 500 subs, y'all. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. I mentioned when I started this a year ago that I was doing this for me because I wanted to do something different when I turned 50 last year. I want to do something outside of my comfort zone. I want to do something that maybe it makes a difference, but it's also cathartic in that it forces me to sit down and be still. Physically, be still in my spirit, be still in my head, and get my thoughts together so that I can have a conversation with you guys, so that I can tell you what's on my mind, so that we can talk about cool pipes and tasty tobaccos and delicious pours of whatever you like. And if life gets in the way or it gets thrown in there, so be it. You know? Yeah, so I appreciate the diversity of this group in the YTPC. All I'll say about the current state of affairs, any society, any community only thrives when people are respectful of one another and are able to have a decent, mature discourse. It's a shame. Moving on. So, thank you guys again. 500 subs. I cannot believe it. I really am blown away. My daughter thinks I'm a big deal. She's right, of course. She's brilliant. And her old man's not too bad himself. But thank you guys for sticking with me. Thanks for hanging out over a pipe and a pour with me. And I truly value the friendships that I have made. Honestly, friendships, people that I consider friends. The acquaintances that I've gotten to know, some of you guys. You may give me a hard time and I may give it back. But the fact of the matter is, I appreciate the fact that you're spending time with me. There are so many of us out there now, and there's so many options to choose from, and there's so many different attitudes and perspectives. You know, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for leaving me the comments. I love the conversations I get to have with some of you guys. And to say thanks, I'm finally going to get around to doing that giveaway, dadgummit. Yes, sir. So you ready for this? That was fun. Well, do over. So yeah, the French Bulldog from Bones, Morgan Bones. Pretty cool, isn't it? I thought it was really cool, so I had to get that shape. How'd you like to have one too? I will be giving away this Morgan Bones French Bulldog, just like mine. And, but wait, there's more. I will be throwing in a tin of something good. Now, it may be special. It may be a small batch. It may be something that you can't get because it was a limited release. I try not to go in deep on those, but there's some of them I find out that I like them and I go for it. So maybe I'll throw in some San Sepulcro if you didn't get your hands on any. If you did, you don't get it. Maybe I'll throw in one of my favorites from last year. The old Sun Bear Tupelo. Really enjoyed this one. More recently, maybe I'll throw in some of this goodness. If you didn't get any. Point is, should you win my giveaway, I'm going to give you that Bones French Bulldog. We'll have a conversation about what you like, whether it's English blends, Burley blends, aromatics, whatever. If you didn't get one of those in particular, and you were interested in one, I'll send that along with it. I will probably, almost certainly guaranteed, will send you some of those English blends that I went through back January through March. I got the opportunity to really try some great English blends. Some of them I didn't even talk to you guys about because just didn't have time. But I'll probably send some samples along in that as well. So I think it could be a pretty good little giveaway. And pretty likely going to give a second place or second prize as well. Not going to be another pipe, but I'm probably going to throw in another 10 and some samples to somebody. So, Donnie, that's awesome. We're so excited. What's a body got to do to get in on this giveaway for my 1 year anniversary? Keep it down, y'all. Nature. So what do you got to do to get in on this 1 year anniversary birthday 500 sub giveaway? I got 2 questions, 2 prompts for you. Number 1, I want you to tell us about the most unique pipe that you have. Show it off. Tell us about it. Give us the story, the background, what makes it unique, all that good stuff. If you do a VR, kudos, congratulations, thank you. I'll put you in the entry twice. If you're a commenter, leave me a comment. If you can snap a picture, that's even better because I'd love to see it. Yeah, so number 1, what's your most unique pipe? Tell us why it's unique, what you like about it, show it off. VR gets you 2, comment gets you 1. Second question you may choose to answer, because we're keeping it positive around here. What's the worst smoke you've ever had? I'm curious because I think it's funny. Usually great stories go with the worst of something, right? And so I want to hear some great stories from you guys. What's the worst smoke you've ever had? Again, VR, 2 entries, comment equals 1. So simple as that. I didn't even check to see when I was going to end this and do my drawing because it's Monday. I don't have an excuse. It slipped my mind and I forgot to do it while I was sitting here smoking the first half of this. But yeah, there we are. Have at it, folks. Give me those VRs. Like and subscribe. Tell me about the most unique pipe. Tell me about the worst smoke you've ever had. I can't wait to see and hear what you guys have to offer. But I'm excited to sort of celebrate with you guys. And I apologize I wasn't able to do it earlier, but yeah, I just was not up to it. Not up to having a smoke here the last 3 or 4 weeks. So yeah, let's do it all now. Better late than never, right? So hey, when you do those VRs, be sure and tag your buddy Donnie at A Pipe and a Pour in those comments. Let me know here. I'll look for the comments. If you got questions, hook up my email. It's in the description, pipeandapour@gmail.com. If you got any questions or need anything. Hey, with that, I will say, as I always do, take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you back here in the backyard soon again for a pipe and a pour. Take care, y'all.